when you can't get it up. Listen, to the men, you all know who you are. See, I know a lot of people are gonna laugh at this title, when you can't get it up in the bedroom. Most men want to talk about that issue, but are ashamed. But unlike that, I'm not that type of dude. Listen, I know more married men who struggle with what done happened in the bedroom. Matter of fact, me and my twin just had this conversation. Had my wife cracking up, laughing, because most men don't want to talk about these things, but really it happens. And does it feel good when it happens? No. See, I'm the type of dude, like my brother, my twin, you see the type of dudes we talk to, you be like, man, they ain't scared to address no topic, they ain't scared to talk about nothing, because we help each other. And when it happens, it'll make you feel way less of a man. Because you can be going from like, what happened to me? Like my bro say, man, I lost my mojo. As you get older and older. See, I'm gonna say something that most preachers don't wanna say. When y'all ask me, y'all know who y'all are, man. I ain't gonna call your name, but when you ask me, do I pray about my Johnson? Yes. Do I pray about my sex life? Yes. Let me ask you a question. Who designed the covenant? The Most High. Who created my body? The Most High. So why not go to the Creator versus taking all this Viagra and all this stuff these commercials showing to tell you if you experience this and that, consult your doctor. You may have this problem. You want to give me a million side effects and something that's probably killing me just so I can get it up, when I can go to the one who gave it to me to show me how to get it up. Somebody catch that later. Oh, boy, don't be talking to God like that. Excuse me, religious folks. But I go to the Creator. This is not to sound nasty, because see, there are men, we go through a lot. And when you stress, or if you're going through high blood pressure, heart failure, diabetes, all this stuff that we see, that plays a lot of why you can't get on hard. And your mind is telling you, I'm ready. You burn it in your flesh, but then he don't want to get there with you. That's why I prayed. Y'all know my battle when I talked about pornography. Come on, y'all. To those who may be new to the page, you're going to see a lot of videos about sex, porn, the struggle, and prayer, and fasting, and the Most High knows everything we're going through. So again, the question was, JT, do you pray about, you ask D-Way the conversation we had, D-Way, Brother Amos, and other brothers, when we talk about these struggles and issues, and it's nothing to be ashamed about. But then you may feel ashamed because you remember how you used to be, but now you're getting older, you're 51, you're 52, you're 60, and then you got all these old men popping Viagra pills, trying to tell you, young brother, you better pop them pills like I do. Look at how many men done died behind doing X. Like I told y'all about this dude I know. He would take a half of an X pill and mix it with a half of a Viagra pill. Start speeding his heart up. Eventually it takes you out. It's not that serious. And I'm so confident as a man. See, there's nothing, for me, there's nothing I won't tell my wife. And then the crazy thing is, it'll make your wife think like, what's going on? You ain't attracted to me no more? I know I done put on a little weight since we done had the children, but is it another woman? Is it another girl? Come on, this ain't like you. I remember the first time it happened to me, I said, what the hell? I was ready, but I wasn't ready. I immediately went into prayer, and the Lord answers. But that wasn't the first time. I mean, it happened more than once. But the first time, I was like, come on, Father. This don't happen to me. And I'm not ashamed to tell people this. This don't happen to me. My wife laughing. I know she is. This is me. And when I went through all them issues from being diagnosed with CHF, let me tell you something, man. When your heart go down, your whole body go down. And the issues, the battle I had with heart failure, 7 years. 7 years. Well, no, it was longer than that, actually. I got diagnosed with CHF back in 2012. That's when it first happened. Didn't know what was going on. The swelling and all that stuff, that I need a new heart. And I think maybe 5 years later, I started noticing sex drive. My mind is still wanting it, but my body was going through so much. I'm like, this ain't like me. And then once my doctor said, the blood flow, man, your heart. Because I said, Doc, this ain't like me, man. This don't happen to me. He said, it happens, man. It happens to the best of us. And I told my wife, I said, baby, it ain't you. Because she started noticing. I said, because see, when you in a marriage, you grow old with each other. Excuse me, y'all. You get older and older. Your body go through stuff. Her body go through stuff. Just like my wife would tell you, after having Jay, man, a lot of things went on with her body. And you got to learn how to work around it, the issues, and still love each other and still keep that fire. But I heard a brother say, man, my fire kept getting put out. My mind was going up, but in my head I was ready, but my other head wasn't ready. And as a man, again, it don't feel good. So it's nothing wrong with praying about your body. You hear what D-Way said all the time? He said, you better put that prayer on that thing. And he means that. And I agree. I don't hear no pastor say that, though. Oh, man, you talking about praying on your... Who designed it? That ain't being nasty. Lord, help me touch my body, touch my mind, clear my thoughts. Let me be able to please my wife the way you want me to please my wife, Father. There ain't nothing wrong with that. The problem is people get too religious and they don't want to talk about these topics. But do you know how many men that claim to be Christians are struggling with this? And then that's why I told people a long time ago, you better leave that pornography alone. So that pornography have a whole lot to do with messing your mind up, messing your body up, having you going straight toward destruction. And then after a while, you trying to figure out why my body is like this. So pray about it. Pray with your wife. Like my wife, she'll tell you, man, my body ain't the same, baby. My body, ooh, I know you going through what I'm going through. But here go the beautiful thing. We going through it together. We're going to help each other together. And we're going to keep praying. And there's nothing wrong with talking about these topics. See, some people are so holier than thou, they just really ain't no earthly good. You can't talk about nothing. You can't laugh. You can't do this. You can't do that. And it's like, man, it's some dead marriages out here, y'all. Dead. It's some people saying that it's over. And I was watching this lady, man. I forgot her name, but she is so powerful. And the lady stood up in the crowd and asked her about her marriage being dead. And she said, baby, I'm going to speak to your heart right now. Because the lady, her response was, because she asked her, do you think your marriage is all the way dead? And the lady said, I believe it is. I have accepted the fact, it's sinking in that my marriage is very, very dead. And she started telling the woman about prayer. And then the woman's response was, well, I took it to the Lord in prayer. I gave it over to God, but then I started. She said, let me stop you right there. When she put that I in there, and she told that woman, I'm not taking no credit on this. She told that woman, stop giving things over to God, and then you put your hands on it and try to take it back and handle it. She said, once you give it over to God, let it go. That's for all of us right there. Because you can pray in doubt. And that's why he said, if you praying in doubt, don't ask me for anything in the book of James. So once you give it over to the Most High, see, I learned something. The Most High don't need my help. Just like Abraham, Abraham and Sarah, Abraham trying to help the Most High out. He don't need our help. We need him. And that's another message to add with this video. When you give it over to the Most High, give it over. Take your hands off of it. And on that note, y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.